Hello. I would have done this formatting a little bit earlier. You don't see it right now. I would have done it earlier, but I didn't really have time to. I know. I'll do a proper introduction in a second. Don't worry, boys. Don't worry. I understand. I understand. Everybody's frantic, all right? Everybody knows. Everybody knows that the Elite Four is going to be a doozy. Everybody knows it. I know it. You know it. Everybody here is pretty dang clear on it. You boys know what we're doing today, correct? I will show you what I'm developing. Chat, you ready? I'm going to unveil it. It's nothing spectacular. It's actually pretty lackluster. Pretty lackluster, chat. There it is. All right, boys. We're here. It's time. I'm ready. Intro is coming in 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and enemies, Pokemon trainers, Yu-Gi-Oh players, Minecrafters, Super Smash Bros. Melee, Ultimate, and Brawl players. What? What am I talking about? Welcome to Radical Red. Last time, we took on Brendan. For I don't even know how many times we've taken on Brendan. Maybe we've beaten Brendan 5 times. And we got past Brendan without losing a Pokemon. We lost 1 Pokemon to Brendan. It was Nigeria, the Xatu, which Nigeria did its job. It tricked the Metagross into exploding. It didn't use rocks. It exploded instead. We protected. We entered Victory Road, and we thought to ourselves, okay, we're going to get an encounter here. But we knew Victory Road was dangerous. So what did we do? We trained up an entire team of Pokemon solely for Victory Road. Some of the fan favorites. What some would call a filler episode. A non-canon episode. A spin-off, if you will. Maybe a spin-off, like Joey to Friends. Or that 80s show to that 70s show. And basically, we got through Victory Road, but our game crashed. And we had to do most of that grinding and most of that training of that new team of Pokemon over again. Now, chat, we did get through Victory Road. And then we had a surprise battle with the creator of the game. He had a Gigalith level 100 with Explosion. And he had 5 level 100 Shedinjas that all could have died to Sandstorm. We did end up KOing them with Flare Blitz because we let our Blaziken. We were totally fine, but it scared the absolute poop out of me. The Wumbus poop out of me. And now we're here, the Pokemon League. And we've got some things we have to do. Some things on the docket. We have 5 boss battles in a row left in the entire series. It's 6 versus 30. And we have to decide on what 6 we're going to bring to the Elite Four. We're not taking on the Elite Four today. I'm not doing that today. I'm going to be preparing, figuring out exactly the spreads, exactly the mons, all of the options, every single move we need, down to the EV, down to the IV, pretty much everything. But we can't change most of the attributes about our Pokemon from battle to battle like we have been previously doing. So we have to go in with a concrete game plan. If we plan on succeeding in this Radical Red Nuzlocke, chat, we have come so far. And I feel terrified. I could not go to sleep yesterday because I was too busy thinking about all of the options that I could or could not bring to Lorelei. I was like, if we run into Lorelei's team, we're screwed. I'm scared. I do not know what I'm going to do. I truly, at this moment, only have some idea of what I want to do. Lorelei, we need to make sure we do not lose a Pokemon to. I love spreadsheets. Oh, chat, if you know me, you know I love spreadsheets. And I have a feeling I know 4 of the Pokemon we're going to bring. I'm not sure about the other 2. First Pokemon we're bringing to the Elite Four, no matter what, is King Arthur. Guaranteed, absolutely, 100% coming to the Elite Four. Best physical wall I have is Umbreon. This is not true. Now, I'm almost positive that this Pokemon comes. I'm almost positive because of all of the assets it can give us. That's right. That's right, chat. We caught a Regirock last stream, at the very end of last stream. Regirock has 200 base defense, access to Stealth Rocks, Toxic, Protect, Sturdy, Body Press, Rock Slide, Stone Edge. Need I go on? Bakfoon. That's not how you spell that. Bakfoon, R-Typhlosion. Blazing Soul, Eruption, Will-O-Wisp, maybe Grass Knot. Typhlosion has a priority fire type move. We have booties. We could run him choice specs, booties, even a focus sash if we really, really need to. I do know that the Elite Four members have 2 different teams. Oh, I'm very well aware of that. We still do not have a Mega on this squad. Duraludon is not a bad idea. I did think about Duraludon. Blastoise I also have thought about. Zapdos, Audino, Dracovish, but we need to pick 6. I'm going to put some of the Pokemon that I think are options. We're going to put every option down on the bottom of this box that I think could be a valuable asset to us in the Elite Four. And I've thought about this all dang day. Everybody along this bottom 2 rows are the ones that I'm considering bringing. And maybe you. Wumbus Poop, you are too beautiful for us to even consider it. Leavanny doesn't get sticky webs. Leavanny's not coming. We do not have Grass Knot on Typhlosion, nor do we have it as a TM, because we have not beat the Erica rematch. If we beat the Erica rematch, we get not only Grass Knot, but we also get a contrary Snivy, who very well could be an option for the Elite Four. It resists ground. We can get passive recovery with Leech Seed. It can paralyze things. The only problem is that it scares me. Misty, I do not feel comfortable fighting. And I don't think that Froakie really helps us in comparison to either a Mega Blastoise or a Dracovish. Chat, if we were to do the Erica rematch, the Brock rematch, we're never going to do the Lieutenant Surge rematch, for the record. Even though a Mega Manectric sounds cool, it's risky using Aegislash in any capacity because we need it so bad for the league. I'd rather formulate a strategy around other things. We need a special wall with healing moves precisely, which is what either Chance or Umbreon are going to do. Umbreon does pretty decent. Chance's typing is better. Umbreon can run leftovers. Chance takes up our Mega slot. Although with Regenerator, Mega Audino with Regenerator, I mean, that sounds absurd, right? Battle to battle, we could actually switch which Mega we use, probably. Like Agatha, we would probably run a Mega Blastoise. Lorelei, we could probably run a Mega Audino. These are the problems. These are the problems that I'd like to discuss so we can go in feeling absolutely confident. That's what this stream is, guys. It's Elite Four prep. It's not the Elite Four, it's prep. Oh gosh, 2 Shell Smashers is too glassy. I agree. I think that Poltegeist, while very good, we don't need a second Ghost type. Especially not one that is as frail as it. I think that Poltegeist probably isn't coming because there are at least 7 Pokemon I want more than it. I think that Zapdos is also a must, Carlos. I think that, and I'm going to put it up right... Actually, I didn't even put Zapdos as a must. But I was thinking about it so much, and I think that a Choice Scarf Bolt Beak, as well as making him defensive, Defog, Discharge, U-Turn, Volt Switch, everything, I think is unbelievably important. Okay, where do we start? We'll start with Chump Jr. because he's already fully leveled up. I don't know, because even if every one of these Pokemon die, I'm like a little bit okay. Because the goal is just to beat Erica, to have an option to use Superior. If anybody dies on the way to doing that, it's going to be okay because they weren't coming to the Elite Four anyway. Superior still might not even come to the Elite Four, but it might be worth it, which is the only reason why we're getting it, is so we can rationalize it in our head. Also for Grass Knot, for, what's-his-face? Because Grass Knot will do a lot of damage to a lot of bulky water types that Bakfun otherwise wouldn't be able to hit. Boys, we are nearing the end of Radical Red, and I just want to give everyone a shout out because it has been absolutely a blast being able to do this series with y'all. Even though there's still some time left in it, it is strange to think that in probably 2 days, we'll be completely done with streaming Radical Red. There will be a small hiatus of streams after Radical Red while I get prepared for the next project, which I still have to sort of figure out the logistics, graphics, all that type of stuff, dude. All that sort of stuff needs to get figured out still. So when I say a hiatus of streaming, I only mean like a couple days probably. I don't mean like, you know, like a month or anything crazy like that. I just mean enough time for me to get stuff together, breathe a little bit. You guys will be able to go back and watch some of the highlights of Radical Red, as well as different content I already have on my channel. We also need to run a weather move against Lorelei. Probably almost guaranteed it's going to be Sun, but I don't know who we'd want to have the weather move in order to do that. Besides potentially Typhlosion. So many levels. How many levels do you think we've gained over the course of this attempt? Or over the course of the entire series? Am I using Squad Goon still? Nope. No, Squad Goon was pretty much only for Victory Road, but it did make an appearance, so you know what? That's a win. We're about to fight Erica, and Squad Goon kind of gets blown up by Erica. Max HP, max speed, superior sounds like an idea. I think I may make it regular defensive. How old am I? Old enough to do your mom. No, I'm 23. So yes, old enough to do your mom. Don't unsubscribe. Hey, how we doing? Boys, we're bored of grinding. We need to make entertainment for ourselves elsewhere. Chump Jr. Is max speed. Gonna take out 252 in attack. Yep, that's fine. Chip's totally fine. Nesquik's totally fine. Did I decide on my final Elite Four team? Not quite yet, but we're narrowing it down. In fact, we're narrowing it down so much that I have a specific document that we're going to put our entire team on when we decide on the 6 that will come. Right now, we're getting a Snivy to be turned into a Superior, who is a potential candidate. It's all business right now, boys. It's all business. We're here. We're going to get in. We'll get out. Get on with our life. That's a slogan for some company. Is that Home Depot? Is that Lowe's? It might be Home Depot. Is that Ace? No, Ace is the helpful place. That's a hardware store. Actually, you know what? We could lead with Frozone. I think I may do that. Actually, does Frozone get triple axle? Because that would break past this thing's sash. It does not. Okay, I didn't think it did, but this is all for the sake of one Pokemon, you guys. Yeah, totally walled Superior. That's basically the entire reason that we're bringing Azumarill. It's just in case Superior gets kind of out of control, we're just plop the bunny on the field, and then the bunny just eats everything up. It also walls the Blossom pretty much. Why train all these other Pokemon if you aren't taking them to the Elite Four? Because we're using these Pokemon to beat Erica, who gives us a Pokemon that we probably will take to the Elite Four. So it's all order of operations here. That's pretty much all it is. Now, boys, remember, the important thing is that we beat Erica. None of the Pokemon in the party right now, excluding potentially Chip, have even a small shot of coming to the Elite Four. Everybody else is here specifically for Erica. Now, boys, I guess we should get a little crazy up in here. What are we playing? What are we cooking up, chat? What kind of music are we cooking up? What is Erica, the Totem Pokemon theme? What is the Totem Pokemon theme? Oh, okay. I kind of like it. Boys, Erica, for a Snivy. We've seen you before, Erica. Let's just get right into it. I hate what you did to our Altaria in attempt number 3. I don't even know how to explain this. I haven't talked the entire battle. I've just been sort of like being silly. I mean, that was super dumb, right? This is dumb, right, guys? Do I get a mulligan? Can we mulligan, or are we going to have to just bite the bullet and try it? Because we could have just sat here and Hurricane, which was the plan. Chat, do I get a mulligan? I've seen a few mulligans being called for in chat. No mulligan? No mulligan? No mulligan? I trust low volume. I trust you, low volume. This is really dummy, though. Okay, well, this thing's at like +3. If I lose to Erica because of a Blossom that sweeps me, I'm going to be so pissed. Is Fiery Dance going to kill me? Oh, Quiver Danced. Oh, okay, goodbye. Alright, Rillaboom is going to go for something, but it doesn't matter because, haha, guess what? Slay Queen. Grassy Seed, baby. How we doing? Acrobatics me. Oh, you Swords Dance. Alright, that's fine. Acrobatics may kill. I mean, this is okay. I'd rather just actually... I'm just going to go for an Air Slash. Whoa, let's see how much this does. We're Vespiquen, right? Yeah, we're fine. Now, is it going to go for another Acrobatics? Boys, I don't think you realize that I don't care who goes down in this battle. I just want to make sure we can win. You know what I'm saying? We just need the Snivy. We just need the Snivy. I mean, as getting through the Nuzlocke with less Pokemon dead, great, sure, whatever. Does Vespiquen do anything? I don't think so. I think it's just a Roost turn. Yeah, Vespiquen dies. That's fine. That's fine. Chip has a Choice Scarf and doesn't have any moves. Does this thing have a Focus Sash? No, this thing is a Grassy Seed, correct? It does have a Focus Sash. Unless it just lived. Are we dead? Alright, so that might have been the dumbest moment of the entire series so far. I didn't talk during it because I knew that it didn't matter. Flawless victory. That was dumb. That was just dumb, guys. It's just dumb things. Dumb things are dumb. Now we gotta... whatever. It doesn't matter. We just wanted the Snivy. That was dummy. I knew we were gonna win. Honestly, we had 3 Pokemon that lived through it. So, you know what? It was only for the Snivy. It was to train up this guy right here, who, in fact, is not a Dragon type, as we just learned. Does it get Draco Meteor? That's a great question. You don't get to sit up here. No, you're over here. You're not coming. Chip, you're probably still not coming. As crazy broken as you are, you're probably still not coming. Aegislash in the party. Now chat. I am going to turn on the experience share again. And we are going to simply grind a little bit of Audinos. 1 to give King Arthur a tiny bit of experience. And 1 to give Snivy enough experience to level up into a Superior. At which point we can teach it Draco Meteor. And we can see for sure if it is a Dragon type or not. Lead Seed, very important. I wish Lead Seed was a TM. It would make our life in the Elite Four a lot easier. In the meantime, chat, you need to come up with a nickname for this Snivy. We need to come up with a nickname for it. Banana Stan. I like it. Python. Wait a minute. Isn't it supposed to evolve at level 34? Am I missing something here? Oh, it's 35, I think. Okay. Well, now that it's a superior, it has contrary. Obviously it needs EVs, but let's check out if it can get Draco Meteor or not. Knew it wasn't a dragon. It cannot learn Draco Meteor. Who said this thing could learn Draco Meteor? Who said this thing could learn Draco Meteor? Boys, it can learn Dragon Breath. Okay, great. Well, we're not bringing Dragon Breath to the Elite Four. Did anyone die in the gym rematch? Oh, Isaiah, you may want to just go back and watch that moment. Or wait for the highlights to drop, because something dumb happened there. Glare, of course, is very good. Leaf Storm, Glare, Mirror... Leaf Storm, Glare, Leech Seed. We're not going to run Coil, and because we're contrary, Substitute's a good idea, but I do want to have a second attacking move, probably. Now, chat, these Pokemon will obey me 2 levels over the level cap. Zacian just scares me because it's base 148 speed and 170 attack with a +1 boost. Who designed that Pokemon? I hate whoever at Game Freak decided that was okay. I hate them. I want them to stop designing games. Forever. Zacian's okay. King Arthur, as long as King Arthur's alive, will wall Zacian pretty much to heck and back. So I'm not super worried about that. Would I train up to 87? Absolutely. And I'm probably going to. And it won't even take that long versus Ardinos, frankly. Leaf Storm. There it is. Grinding for Elite Four stealth? Yes. That is exactly what we're doing. We are preparing and thinking and strategizing about what team we want to bring versus the Elite Four. Because we can only bring 6 Pokemon for a whole bunch of different battles. Right now we're grinding up a Superior. Eventually we'll grind up other things as well. We do need to get a bunch of money for the Lucky Eggs to max IV certain Pokemon. Because we're going to go in with a team of 6 fully IV'd Pokemon. That's just a fact. We're just going to do that because that's how we live our life. Can you imagine having fun with a game? I'm having a great time with Radical Red. But there is a lot of challenge and stress to it. There's a lot riding on my shoulders. I've basically built my channel off the back of Radical Red so far. So if I fail Radical Red, then we have a problem. Because then I'm the chump who got to the Elite Four. And then I'm a Hoenn chump, guys. I can't do that. I can't disappoint you like that. Because I'm not a Hoenn chump. Attempt 5 is a thing, says Barcano. You stop that right now. You stop that right this second. But before we grind EVs, or before we grind Lucky Eggs for IVs, we should figure out which 6 Pokemon we're going to bring. Right off the bat. Let's go over here. Ready? We're here. And actually, if I go like this, we're even in better shape. Let me check something out. Let me see one thing. I think Bakfun comes 100%. King Arthur is a guarantee. King Arthur's actually 100% coming. I formatted it so that you guys could look at all of the Mons right next. And you can't see my face. You can see my hands do the movement thing. Hello. Okay, much better. Much better, right, guys? Much better. If we're to bring a Wish user, what Mega am I going to use? I'm torn between Wonton and Mega Audino. Mega Audino with Regenerator Wish is absurd. It is absurd. And it does very well against a lot of different things. It serves, honestly, it's a much better special defense wall than Umbreon can be. Because it's got more HP as well. And if we can Wish Pass, and it's a Fairy type when it Mega Evolves, which is the only Fairy type that we'll have. And it does very well against a lot of different Pokemon. Mega Audino has 103 HP and 126 in both defenses. It has Regenerator, a fatter Wish than Umbreon, and pretty equal defenses with a little more special attack. And it's not weak to fighting. Okay, that means that Umbreon sits out. Lock in Mega Audino. I'll take Mega Audino for 500, Alex. Now, I like that. I like that a lot. I feel like Bakfun guarantees comes too. Because with Blazing Soul Eruption, with the specs on there, or booties, we're doing dumb damage. Blastoise is pretty good as well. The problem is, guys, if we run Rapid Spin, then we can't run another coverage move, because we can't reteach Blastoise Rapid Spin. Physical threats are more threatening, but also Aegislash does well because of King Shield. Aegislash is sort of our physical wall. Zapdos with Rocky Helmet's pretty solid. And we can always, depending on the TMs we have, we can always change up Zapdos. We can change up Zapdos' set between battles. We can only go in with one EV spread, though. That's the biggest difference, is that we have to decide what kind of Zapdos we're going to run off the get-go. We can go in, here's what we do. We can go in with Fake Out, Shell Smash, Scald, maybe Ice Beam, and then when we finish using Fake Out for Lorelei, if we want to use it versus Bruno, we'll have the opportunity to potentially change it. Teach it a different attacking move. Scald, Surf, Aura Sphere. Maybe not Aura Sphere. Dark Pulse. Does Typhlosion get Sunny Day? Typhlosion does, in fact, get Sunny Day. I'm going to check to see if we Fake Out Glaceon, which Ludicolo gets Fake Out as well. I'm really hoping it's the Ice Battle. I'm really not hoping it's the Water Battle. Ludicolo will be faster than us, and it will get its Fake Out off first. Bottom line, 100% guaranteed. We have a Steel, we have a Fairy. Dracovish is a dragon. Duraludon is a dragon. Duraludon gets rocks. Okay, so Stealth. Blastoise does have 8 base speed more than Ludicolo. But because Ludicolo has Swift Swim, that base 70 speed, it's doubled. Its speed is doubled. Blastoise does not have Swift Swim, therefore we get outsped. Let's say we lead Blastoise and Typhlosion versus Ludicolo and Politoed, right? What'll happen first, we'll all hit the field, Drizzle procs, it's raining. Then all of a sudden, if Ludicolo goes for Fake Out, that's the first move that will be used if Ludicolo goes for Fake Out. If Ludicolo goes for anything else, then Blastoise's Fake Out procs. Then our +1 Eruption, or Sunny Day rather, can proc. And that has been a lesson with me about priority in Pokemon. Should I join False Swipe Gaming? Could you guys put in a good word for me? A resume? I could talk so much about competitive Pokemon. The reason that we would bring Regirock is because of its defensive prowess. And actually, you know what? Regirock does kind of get mollywopped by everything. Most of the physical attackers do know Water, Ground, or Fighting type moves. Or Steel. I see a lot of Steel moves. I see a lot of Earthquake, a lot of Iron Heads. By that logic, I think we eliminate Monolith as an option. Although it could do pretty decent, I think that we need something else more than it. I was very excited about it, but I think that I've been convinced otherwise. Zapdos is coming. Zapdos is coming. This is guaranteed. I'm locking in Zapdos. We need Pokemon that don't need hard switching and can handle various situations to reduce the risk of death. That's one of my main reasons that I'm adverse to bringing Dracovish, is because I think that it can only Fishious Rend, and while that's very, very good, I don't think it's good enough, especially in battle number 1. Also, a Choice Scarf Fishious Rend does get outsped by a lot of different things. I don't think Dracovish comes. I think we just ruled him out by a lot of our logic. He is a great revenge killer. I think Blastoise is a guarantee. I think I'm going to lock in Blastoise as my 4th Pokemon. I'll tell you why. Fake Out, Shell Smash. Oh, what the hell? Well, why does it look like that? That's not what I want it to look like. We can run... we can run it bulky. It's our starter. It makes sense for it to come. That's what I want to show. That's it. Our boy Wonton. Bakfoon is one of the only Pokemon who gets Sunny Day. And I think if we can run Sunny Day Battle 1, and then we can teach it Will-O-Wisp or Flamethrower in Battle 2. Yeah, Specs Typhlosion, Bulky Sub Superior. Look like that's probably it. I'm still torn on Poltegeist. I don't think Terrakion comes either. I think we've talked ourselves out of Terrakion already. Welcome back, Bakfoon. You were the second one. I think that, I just don't think that Poltegeist can do it. Poltegeist, even with max defense, probably still just can't do it. We did train up Superior. 1 I think it has 112 speed. Superior deals with Swampert, Kingdra, Kyogre. If we're behind a substitute, we could run a Choice Scarf Superior. Because we don't want another Mega on the team. See, the problem is that we don't know if it's going to be the Water or the Ice team. So therefore, we have to lead Typhlosion in case it's the Water team. The Ice team, we have options. The Water team, we really only have one way of getting around Rain. We'll know the team by the lead that they send out, almost 100% of the time. And then we can go off the document. Why am I farming so many Lucky Eggs? I'm going to use them to sell. And I'm going to use that money to pay for our Audino, as well as our Superior, to have max IVs. It costs 350,000 to max IV a Pokemon. And we're going to do it for every single Pokemon that we bring to the Elite Four. They're all going to be max IV'd. In order for us to even stand a chance, we need to do that. If only I had a Pelipper death count. Well, an Audino death count might be even higher. It may be even higher. Superior. Which we need to name Superior as well. Signor Superior. Signor Superior. That doesn't fit. Actually, no, it doesn't fit. He's jaw, dude. Serps up, dude. Jaw. I should live stream Pikmin. Younglad's been asking me to live stream Pikmin, and I've been saying I'm going to live stream Pikmin, but really I'm just leading you guys on. I am going to live stream Pikmin. That's something that will happen. Because I can beat the original game in a couple hours. And the Pikmin 2 I could probably beat in a day. That'd be fun. That'd be a fun little thing to do. Radical Red is just such a big project. You know, it's very ambitious of me. Don't mean to toot my own horn. But a Radical Red Nuzlocke is been a lot of work. Now, Zapdos, I'm pretty sure Roost is a TM. So actually, for battle number 1, we may not run Roost. I think we run Bolt Beak, guaranteed. Actually, we should check to see how much it does to Primal Kyogre. Bolt Beak kills with no investment. Perfect. Bruno, run Blastoise first because of Infernape. I will run Fake Out. Yes, you already got it. You already know. You already know how it is. It's not Infernape all of the time. Yeah, this is true. This is true. But it could be Urshifu Water, in which case we can still Fake Out it and potentially get big damage off. Not with Fake Out, but we break a Sash no matter what, is the bottom line. Because Urshifu Water is going to want to just close combat us. I think I'd be impish. Calculate what? Bolt Beak is better, yeah, but I want to be able to click Air Slash and Volt Switch with a Scarf, with a Rocky Helmet, and do okay damage. You know what I'm saying? I think no matter what, I think Impish is the play. Because we're running a defensive Zapdos for the most part. And I don't want to break our attack stat. Because 221 is still pretty solid. I guess I should run... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run minus Spadef. Because there's so many physically attacking Pokemon. I'm gonna run positive defense minus special defense. Does that not exist? What? That has to exist. What is that nature? Lax. A lax nature. There's 24 natures. Oh my god. They forgot there's 24 and they forgot the lax nature. All of the neutral natures are gone. And so is the lax nature. This may be a revelation. That's the nature we wanted to run our Zapdos. The game cheats, we win. Great. Alright, awesome. Nope, sorry, we're just gonna have to figure something else out. And that's okay. We're very, very close. We're very, very close. We need some PP ups and we need to EV train Superior. But we're that close, boys.